What's up, party people? It's MTG Next Door. It is January 1st, 2024. We were going to play tonight, but unfortunately, illness has visited two houses. And so I think we're going to try to do a virtual game later this week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's open some packs instead, since that's where we're at. I hope everybody had a safe and fun New Year's. All the respiratory viruses, they are going around. So reach out to your healthcare provider later this week when you get sick. Maybe that not be the case, but still. All right, this is that bat god, right? So how do we figure this one? It goes like this. All right, and then, yep, now we got a land, Hidden Acropolis. Deconstruction hammer. Oh, find where we're at. There we go. Oltec Cloud Guard. Deadweight. Reprint, but still a good one. Brackish Blunder. Oof. Shipwreck Sentry. It's a cool iPad she's got. Volatile Fault. It's a cave. Careening Minecart. It's a goblin. Diamond Pickaxe. It's a pickaxe. Ooh, Scytheclaw Raptor. 2 in a red for a 4/3 dino. Suck it, Obi. Whenever a player casts a spell, if it's not their turn, this sucker deals 4 damage to them. That's a good dino. I like that. Oh, this is a good one, and it's a vampire. Oh, I'm excited. All right, Bloodletter of Ixalan. 1 black for a 2/4 flying vampire demon. If an opponent would lose life during your turn, they lose twice that much life instead. I don't think I need to tell you how awesome that is. That's basically like, hey, I'll do 5 damage to you. It's 20 or 10. That is sweet. Oh, and we double rare pack. We got a Fabrication Foundry. 1 and a white for an artifact. Tap, add white. Spend this mana only to cast artifact spells or activate an ability of an artifact source. 2 and a white, tap it. Exile 1 or more other artifacts you control with total mana value X. Return target artifact card with mana value X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. I could see you doing some graveyard shenanigans with that. All right, and then we've got a skeleton token. So we were chatting, Obi and I were, about how we both got that ever-flowing chalice, and he described it as basically having a card fart in your face. And I agree with him on that. That was really stated perfectly. It was also noted that I got a, let's see here, Petrify, Orazka Puzzle Door. Sunfire Torch. You put the Sunfire Torch into the puzzle door, I guess. Daring Discovery. Not going to work here anymore. Ooh, Pit of Offerings. I already like the idea of this. Cave. Does it do anything fun? Enters the battlefield. Exile 3 cards from graveyards. Tap, add black, add 1 mana of any exiled card's colors. That could be okay. That could be all right. Ooh. Yeah, I think this is the one Obi was talking about being like a metal cover. Yeah, that one's cool. I dig that. Skeleton Horror. All right, Lodestone Needle turns into Guidestone Compass. Oh, we got a Mythic. Oh, all right. Oger, Kaslem, Deepest Growth. 3 green for a 6/5 gold. It's got Trample. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library. You may put a creature card and or a land card from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom in a random order. So on turn 5, yeah, okay, when it dies, he turns into a Temple of Cultivation. Tap for green, and then you can transform it. Activate only if you control 10 or more permanents and only as a sorcery. That's good. I dig that. That's good. All right, we're at 2 mythics already, y'all. All right, we got a rare. Queen's Bay Paladin. It's a vampire knight, so 3 black for a 5/4. When he enters the battlefield or attacks, return up to 1 target vampire card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. You lose life equal to its mana. That is great. That actually plays all day in Vamps because you are constantly attacking with vampires and you are constantly having vampires die. And so, yeah, you pay 5, you bring a vamp in, you attack, you bring a vamp in. Love it. Can't get enough. We got a Merfolk Scout. Is this a Merfolk that would make a deck of mine? Let's see. Creature you control explores a land card. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Whenever a creature you control explores a non-land card, you put a 1/1 counter on this one. So I guess this is like an explores commander. It's all right. I don't know if I would like build around exploring. Ooh, and we got a Vampire Demon. That kind of looks like a girlfriend. X, I should mention. She was kind of a vampire demon. Oh, Rothika. All right. We got a land. We got another chance. We got a Screaming Phantom. Whoop, put the thing in the camera slot. We got an Echo of Dust. We got a Blood Rage Mycolid. Oh, Echo of Dust is a vampire. Descend 4. As long as there are 4 more permanent cards in your graveyard, he gets 1/1 and has lifelink. I am not sure if that would make a vampire deck. It's okay cost-wise. Anyway, not sure if I'd play him. All right, oh, we got that one, just not in foil. Geological Appraiser. We got a Guardian of the Great Door. Ooh, it's an angel. It's an angel for double white, 4/4. As an additional cost, tap 4 untapped artifacts, creatures, and or lands you control. Okay, that would make sense. I was like, that is way too well costed. Dauntless Dismantler. Captain Storm. Something Raider. Not a rare. We got a rare. Inti, Seneschal of the Sun. He's a 1 and a red for a 2/2 human knight. Whenever you attack, you may discard a card. When you do, put a 1/1 counter on target attacking creature, and it gets trample until end of turn. And whenever you discard 1 or more cards, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card until your next end step. So that's not bad. You have to work around that. I don't know if it's a commander. Maybe Night Tribal. Oh, we got our list card. Orcish Artillery. 1 red. Tap it. It deals 2 damage to target creature or player and 3 damage to you. That is so orc. That is so orc. Oh, that's really creepy. What is that? The Grim Captain. Got a land. I thought that was almost a token for a second. Ancestor's Aid. Family Reunion. Ancestral Remembrance. Draw 3 cards and discard a card. Rampaging Ceratops. It's a dino. Suck it. Can't be blocked except by 3 or more creatures. That's not bad. Swashbuckler's Whip. I'm not going to read that. That was a lot of words on that. Staunch Crewmate. That's a good friend right there. Enterprising Scallywag. That is not a good friend right there. Idol of the Deep King. I think we've pulled that. All right. We got a rare. We got a Nim Pakal, 1000th Moon. 1 red white for a 1/2 human soldier. Whenever you attack with one or more non-gnome creatures, put a 1/1 counter on this one and create XX1 colorless gnome artifact creature tokens that are tapped and attacking, where X is the number of 1/1 counters on this one. That's interesting. I don't know if I'd play it, but it's interesting. Got another rare. Sunken Citadel. All right. As it enters the battlefield, tapped, and as it enters, choose a color. Add 1 mana of the chosen color. Add 2 mana of the chosen color. Spend this mana only to activate abilities of land sources. Yeah, I don't know. That's very specific for add 2 mana. We got a common foil. We got a arena advert. I want to like that. I really do. I just can't imagine like why I would put that in a deck over Temple of the Lost God. Oh, that is fucking weird too. What is this? Starving Revenant. Yeah, that's pretty fucking metal. All right, another island. Skullcap Snail. Goblin Skull Taker. Let It Go Indie. Sorcerer's Spyglass. I think that one's a reprint. Spyglass Siren. Somebody's Justice. Guy who's not going to work here anymore. Inverted Iceberg. We've pulled that. Coslam Stone Tree. We've pulled that. We got an uncommon for a Raging Ceratops. Suck it, Obi. We already pulled him. We got a rare Braided Net. I feel like everybody's pulled one of these, so I'm not going to even read it. We got a common. We got a token. Now that's pretty. I like that. What is that? Clifftop Retreat. That looks nice. All right. I got a Plains. Got a Blood Rage Mycolid. We got a Deathcap Marionette. We got a Primordial Gnar. We got a Volatile Wanderglyph. We got a Cenote Scout. We got a Glowcap Lantern. We got a Merfolk Cave Diver. Is this a reprint? 2 and a blue for a 2/4. Whenever a creature you control explores, it gets 1/0 until end of turn. It can't be blocked. I think that one may actually be a reprint from the first Ixalan. Visage of Dread. It's going to be me tomorrow as I walk into work. All right, we got a rare. Ooh, this is a strange one. Tetzin Gnome Champion. Blue, red, white. Conveniently, that's Mr. Pink's favorite color combination. Whenever another double-faced artifact enters the battlefield under your control, mill 3 cards, then you may put an artifact card from among them into your hand, and then craft with 6 artifacts. I will read what that does eventually. The Golden Gear Colossus, a 6/6 vigilance with trample. Whenever the Golden Gear Colossus enters the battlefield or attacks, transform up to 1 other target double-faced artifact you control. Create 2 1/1 gnome artifact creature tokens. All right, it is so specific, but it's cool, and I dig that. All right, we got another rare, Deeproot Pilgrimage. All right, I think I got an extra one of these from Mr. Pink when he was like, do you want this? And I said, absolutely yes. So if anybody else wants this one, let me know. Poison Dart Frog, so cute. And we got a map. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. How am I doing this time? Oh, 14 minutes. I still suck. That one is also pretty. What is that? Glimpse of the Core. All right, we got a Promising Vein. That's basically me whenever I have to put an IV in. I'm like, that's a Promising Vein. Sage of Days. Ray of Ruin. That looks like... Wasn't that one of those... Was that an Indiana Jones? Or maybe it was a MacGyver where they had to, like, take apart some things and then it turned into a laser. Anyway. Cosmium Blast. Hurl into history. Ooh, it's a counter spell. That's 5 to counter that sucker. That's expensive to hold 5. Bloodthorn Flail. Dusk Rose Reliquary. Hoverstone Pilgrim, that's creepy. Captain Storm, Cosmium Raider. You see that girl at the party, you know to stay the hell away from her. She is drunk and crazy. Master's Guide Mural. We got a rare Bringer of the Last Gift. Oh my gosh, it's also a vampire demon. This is even better. All right, 6 black, black. That's a lot for a 6/6 flying vampire demon. When he enters the battlefield, if you cast it, each player sacrifices all other creatures they control. Is it each player? Each player. Then each player returns all creature cards from the graveyard that weren't put there this way to the battlefield. So yeah, I want to say Obi pulled this sucker. And yeah, you got to plan around this guy. Basically, he's your board wipe if you filled your graveyard up. So he could go in Markov, because Markov gets board wiped a lot, and so then you're like, boom, fine, I'll board wipe, and now all my vamps come back. You know, all my hasty red-white vamps. I could play him. All right, and then we got Firstborn of Gasharth, and then we've got a list card, an Oaken Brawler. It is a Tree Folk Warrior. Comes into play, clash with an opponent. If you win, put a 1/1 counter on him. Fair. God knows I've lost many a fight with a tree, that's for sure. Okay, that's cool too. What is that? Throne of the Grim Captain. Okay. Hidden Necropolis. Fungal Fortitude. That's creepy. Oh, not in the camera. Join the Dead. I'm going to look at that. 1 black, black. Target creature gets -5/-5. Descend 4. That creature gets -10/-10 if there are 4 more permanent cards in your graveyard. I like that. That could play. Malamet Brawler. Fighting some cats. Malamet Scythe. It's an angry cat. Malamet Veteran. That's also an angry cat. Spelunking. Yeah, I wouldn't do that, bro. Oh, there we go. Glimpse the Core. Yeah, that one's not great. Kinjali's Dawn Runner. I like Double Strike. Anything that's got Double Strike, I'm happy with. Oh, there's that Merfolk again. Oh, not upset about this. So, Growing Rights of Itlamok, 2 and a green, enters the battlefield. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 4 or more creatures, you transform it, and it becomes Itlamok, Cradle of the Sun. And you tap it for green, or you tap it for green for each creature you control, which is kind of amazing. I don't need 2 of these, so if anybody doesn't have one, I got you. That's a very angry cat. Ooh, oh, Triton, heck yeah. So Stitch pulled this, and I was like, Stitch, that is a really good card, because this is one of those, like, CEDH commanders, and so he's a good one, but because he's CEDH, he's way overpriced, and so I did want to get him, but I did not want to pay CEDH prices for him. So, blue and a green for a 1/3, 4, scry 1, then reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land, put it onto the battlefield tapped. Otherwise, draw a card. So basically, 4, draw a card. That's not bad card draw. Or 4... ramp. Like, that's great. Like, excellent. And he's an excellent blocker at a 1/3 for 2. All right. Having a chat with the ancestors. Oh, I got these upside down. We got a forest. We got a Cogwork Wrestler. I wouldn't fuck with one of those guys, that's for sure. And I'd fuck with a lot of people. A Braid. This is one of my favorite red spells. Plays all day. 3 damage to a target creature, destroy an artifact. Love it. Scampering Surveyor. Calamitous Cave-In. Ixalan's Lorekeeper. Waterlogged Hulk. What did that turn into? Watertight Gondola. Okay. Ooh, Bringer of the Last Gift and some full art. All right, so if anybody wants a Bringer of the Last Gift, I'll give you my non-full art one. That's good. I like that. It's creepy as shit. Got another rare. Permission denied. Oh my god, it's a Jurassic Park card. Oh my gosh. I was beyond not expecting this. Counter target non-creature spell. Your opponents can't cast non-creature spells this turn. That's kind of amazing. That plays all day. You didn't say the magic word. Please, motherfucker! That's all. I don't care if I don't get anything else out of this box. That's awesome. Alright, Restless Ridgeline. That was good. Alright, Ancestors Aid and a copy. Alright, last pack. Permission denied. Oh, it is not Ian Malcolm, but it's excellent. And honestly, for me, white-blue counterspell, yes, please. Nipples are hard already. All right, who's this handsome gentleman? He is Akal Pakal. Akal Pakal, first among equals. Hidden Acropolis. In the presence of ages. Walk with the Ancestors. Out of Air. Greedy Freebooter. Oh, he is so fucked. Unlucky Drop. Oh, what is that? The Seething Tower. It's a fungus, and it's doing some graveyard shenanigans. All right, I'll read that. 1 black-green for a 3/3. I love playing black-green graveyard shenanigans. That's why I'm stopping for this. As long as there are 4 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, this guy gets 2/2 and has trample. As long as there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard, he gets an additional 2/2. So now he's a 4+4+4, so a 7/7, and can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. So that he's trample, 7/7, and you can only block him once. So you can't even like stack to block him. That's not bad. I can see that playing. Zotek Glyph. Gold Fury Strider. Golems. Alright, Angry Cat again. We got a rare is Pugnacious Hammer Skull. Suck it, Obi. 2 and a blue for a 6, or 2 and a green for a 6/6. Yeah, that's awesome. Whenever he attacks, if you don't control another dinosaur, put a stun counter on it. No, does not matter, because you're playing this guy only in a dinosaur deck, and you are playing him on turn 3 and hitting somebody for 6 on turn 4. That's excellent. River Herald Guide. What does this guy do? 2 and a green for a 3/1 with Vigilance. When he enters the battlefield, he explores. All right, so, yeah, we got a bitchin' Jurassic Park card. All right, so that was 1, what was it, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 rares. All right, that was 10 good packs there, y'all. Solid. All right, y'all be healthy. See your doctor if you get sick.